Phillip, here we are sitting in Paris at the offices of Trend Union. Travel the world, you're here, you're there, you've just come back from Brazil.
From South Africa and India.
In India, all over the place. What was your aspirations as a kid?
It was very much linked to the times that we were living. So in the 80s, I definitely wanted to become an architect.
Right.
But in the 90s, it was all about fashion. So I got sucked into the idea of working in fashion at that point, and that's what I studied.
Okay, so you went to uni, studied fashion. Was it design? Or?
I did fashion design at Polymoda in Florence and then at FIT in New York. So that's how I ended up in Europe and in the States.
And is your family involved in the arts in any way, like your upbringing?
Not really, no. Just a few aunts who are quite tasteful.
So how did you end up in trend forecasting with Lidewij Edelkoort, who is the doyen of forecasting?
Trends. Yeah, when I was studying, I actually dreamed of working here, especially because of her magazine View on Colour. And a friend of mine was interning here and she was offered a position to help lead. And she said, I'm not crazy, I'm not going to do it, but I know someone that would love to. And so she contacted me.
You do talks and you help set up the basis of trends. So you're teaching
or taking classes?
Yeah, the classes
is a master's class that I teach in Florence, which are students from all around the world who are interested in forecasting. And we spend a year just focusing on what does trend forecasting mean and how can they apply it to many different industries, from food to cosmetics to lifestyle, and they all come from different places, so it's very interesting.
I think that's really good for you because that's a birth of forecasting in lots of different areas.
Yeah, it gives me hope for the future of the industry because they still have a lot of passion and they are exploring it in different ways, much more anthropological and social, which is good.